Morning crew was getting ready right across the street at the hospital. The suspect allegedly shot someone. They came all the way over here to Buckner Street. This is where the suspect allegedly chased down a woman, stole her car, and then that's the start of a multi-state 8-hour manhunt. Tonight it is normal traffic along Airline Drive, but earlier today at this Circle K right here, there was a standoff between police and Robert Sneed III, which thankfully ended peacefully. Right now, we're setting scene for you can see. If you can look right here, puts a standoff. The entire lane is shut down as people get away, as police are trying to get this man to come out of his car. There's reports that he has a small child inside of the car, but that's not been verified yet. We're seeing right now that they're going to actually rip the door off of the truck in just a few seconds. You can see it's a very active and live scene. Several dozen people are here. The entire area is shut down as police have shut down the streets as well, all leading to this moment right now as they say they're about to rip the door off of his pickup truck in order to get this man out of his vehicle. Now, yes, the entire area is shut down as police continue to investigate this shootout. We have confirmed, like you said, Doug, one person has passed away, but we've also learned there was another person in the car. That person is in serious condition. We're actually going to walk right over here to Police Chief Ben Raymond, who's agreed with us to do an interview. He's right here. He's on the phone. He's going to come over and he's going to give us a complete update of all the information that they've learned over this time. She is an award-winning artist who mastered a style of painting that dates back more than 2,000 years to ancient Greece. And this Louisiana artist has been around a pretty long time herself. Dave McNamara has her story in this week's Heart of Louisiana. History was made in Shreveport as nearly 1,000 people came out to speak out against racism and injustice. Hello and welcome to KSLA News 12 at 5:30. I'm KenleyHargett. This afternoon, several protesters told me they had one goal: to bring light of the death of George Floyd. Now, when I talk to many of the students, they say they've never experienced a storm like this in their lives. It does, and it's a very difficult day for the hundreds of employees who now know they won't have a job to go back to, and also for Bossier City, who's losing more than $1 million in tax revenue for the city. This home in Oil City was designed for the training. I was invited and put on full fire gear to see how they train and effectiveness of the equipment. Inside the home, the training crew ignited the house into high temperatures of more than 500 degrees. Along with heavy smoke, the thermal imaging gear helped show the dummy victims and guide firefighters. As coronavirus deaths surge to new daily records, Operation Warp Speed expects the first Pfizer vaccine shipment to arrive at more than 600 distribution sites early this week. But here's the light at the end of the tunnel. 2 Shreveport companies are going to play a critical role in this month in getting the vaccine to people who need it most. The United States Justice Department is launching an investigation into Louisiana's prisons. We're told this investigation has to do with the timely release of prisoners in custody of the State Department of Corrections.
News 12's KenleyHargett has an exclusive interview with her tonight.
Crystal Frierson says her heart goes out to the Officer Payne family, but she can't believe her husband would have any involvement in her murder. Yesterday, she says her husband went to the police station to answer some questions about the murder. To her surprise, he was later arrested. Now she fears for both his life and their young daughter living without her father.
Broke, destroyed, in pieces. Cut that, don't do that, because you're gonna make me cry.
Frierson says police won't give her any information on her husband's suspected involvement in the murder. She spoke to him earlier today, but still feels left in the dark. She hopes to soon find answers to his arrest. Now, Frierson says her extended family is helping her get through this difficult time. She wants people to know, according to Frierson, they want people to know they didn't have anything to do with Officer Payne's murder. People from across the country have come to Exit 18 in Fulton, Arkansas to pay their respects to a little girl who now has her wings.
It's really affected everybody to our core.
The tragic story of Malia Davis is still on many minds and hearts. To honor her, a special memorial was created in Fulton, Arkansas, the place her remains were found.
Because Malia reminds me of my daughter. She has the puffy hair, the gap, the smile, everything.
People laid toys, flowers, and other gifts to remember her spirit. Debbie Gulley is the founder of Gorgeous Women of Texarkana, an organization that works to honor child abuse victims. She says Malia's death affects everyone.
She's all our little girls, because she could be my grandchild, her grandchild, because we all have children. And that could have been any. We drive this highway all the time, and never knew that she was there.
Carolyn Thompson and her family are from Aaliyah's hometown of Houston. They heard about the memorial and wanted to pay their respects.
She's been embraced as Houston's baby, and I'm sure more people in the state and around the nation feel the same.
During the memorial, the billboard of Aaliyah was unveiled. Organizers say people from across the Arklatex reached out to donate money towards the billboard, a kind gesture to make sure her memory isn't forgotten.
Heartbreaking that how here, but she was put here and we're going to celebrate her here.
Reporting in Fulton, KenleyHargett, KSLA News 12.